You're wondering, what is this bike? This is not the blue man's bike. I'm sorry, the blue guy's bike. Who's this bike belong to? I'm Chris Dickens, the blue guy on the blue bike that rides late at night with a lots of lights. Be seen, be safe. A $10 device can save your life. Promoting bike safety and dyslexia. Why? Why is the blue guy on the blue bike is wearing red today? And why I'm riding this bike here? Today I want to talk about something very, very important to us men. Us men are not supermen. We can be supermen one time with our kids, but we're not supermen. We need to be checked time to time by a doctor. Physically checked. At age 30, you should check and go to a hospital and get yourself checked. Prostate cancer, check to see if your heart, see if you have your veins are all not clogged. The reason why am I in red today? On August the 12th, 2014, one of my best friends had passed away. You know why? Because he didn't want to be checked by a doctor. He did not like quacks or people of doctors. He didn't like the pills because you take pills. But his high blood pressure, he had high, very, very high blood pressure. Let's just say that there. And he didn't want to get checked. So now I just put my friend to rest. My friend is now buried. I'm going to miss my friend. Us men are stubborn. We need to find doctors to help us. But we don't want that. We're superheroes in our books. We don't need doctors or quacks or somebody to tell us to take this pill or eat this root or drink this snake poison. Because most men think that. But is it true? If my friend probably went to the doctors and got medication to save his life or keep him from having a stroke, he'd be riding his own bike. I went out tonight, but I was the blue guy on the blue bike. Not the red man, not the red guy. But I'm wearing red because it's very important that us men at least go get a checkup at 30 years old and 40 and 50. Every 10 years you get a physical checkup by a doctor. My friend's bike is mine now because he wanted me to have it. He wanted me to have this bike. I didn't want it, his bike. I want him to be here with me. But he's not here no more with me. You know why? Because he didn't get checked up. He could have went to the doctors and got the right medication for his heart. But he's stubborn like most men. So I'm telling you, you men out there, get a checkup. When you turn 30 years old, go get that physical checkup. Or your friends and your loved ones will be putting you in your own grave. Don't let that happen to you. It happened to me. I wish I gave him more support to go see a doctor, but I'm just like that. I'm a superhero. I don't want God. Doctors to tell me to take this root and eat it and the snake poison. I'm the same way as my friend. I need a physical myself. Should I go get one? I probably won't. Why? There's other reason why us men don't go get one. The money. The doctor's greed is so more greed than say, here's a test to see how well you are and what medicines we need to give you for free. They don't. It's not free. It costs money. And knowing my friend, he didn't want to spend one dime unless he didn't have to for a doctor. He didn't want free Medicare either, like me. It's like I have to stop what I'm doing to go get a test. Even though it's important in my life, I need to take this test, but I'm not going to because I'm a superhero. I'm dressed in red. That's another reason why I'm dressed in red, to help you change your mind. Money's a big issue for some people. Just go get a physical cost probably 10 grand. Yep, look, I'm all in red. Yep, you got scared. So I urge all you men to go get a checkup. A checkup won't hurt you. It might cost you, but you might live a little longer now since you got a checkup. Don't worry about Dr. Goldfinger, if you know what I'm talking about. It only takes 5 minutes or less. Dr. Goldfinger, he just puts a little glove, a little KY, he puts it in your back and turns it and see if you have prostate cancer. I heard horror stories of people who didn't get tested for prostate. They going through dialysis and dying a horrible death. But that pill or operation could have saved your life over a test. And the aggravation of dying slowly and painful of cancer. He didn't die, my friend didn't die of cancer. He died of a stroke. A blood clot in his brain. Dyslexia! A blood clot in his brain. Most of us men should know what all that is. And for those who don't know what that means or what happened, a big blood clot. He had a blood pressure of 300. And he was trying to take medication, but it was under the counter stuff. So he was trying to help himself. But if he went to the doctor probably gave him something bigger and better and stronger. Probably had to do some tests to see if he can take the medicine or can't take the medicine. But he'd probably be still here today. And he'd be riding his bike beside me like he was before. I'm going to miss my friend. I'm going to miss him dearly. I hope you have a friend and it's time for him to get a test. But he's scared of tests or he has no money. I wish there was a way where we can get money for awesome men. Because Obamacare helps the women more than men. But that's how I see it. So if there was a test out there for free, for men only, to get tested and see if they need medication or get their stents put in to help them, their heart pump, and check and see if their heart rate is high. My friend's blood pressure was 300 one time, and a couple of times, almost every day, 290, 223. And he tried everything to lower it. He says by smoking it lowered it, but I think it made it worse. So this is a fair warning to us men. Don't be a superhero. I'm the superhero. Get checked. If you're a 30 years old male, you need to get checked by a doctor. Let him put that glove on, call him Dr. Goldfinger, make fun of it. Because that one little test of him going down there could probably save a lot of pain and a lot of suffering of your family. Because I suffer for many days. So to relieve my pressure and my anger, I go out and have fun in memory of him. I always remember every time I go out now, I'm going to remember him because he was with me. He was my cameraman. He was my cameraman. That's why you see a couple of videos of the camera away from me instead of on my bike. He was my cameraman. You might see him in a couple of my videos, him making it. I'm switching the camera over and seeing his face. That was my friend. If he only went to the doctor and get checked, maybe he'd be still with me, riding his own bike. So that's why I'm in red and now I'm blue. Today, it's a kind of special day to me. I'm still going to be Chris Dickens, the blue guy on the blue bike. And time to time you see me in red riding his bike. So, I hope you men get tested. Because you might help your family later on in life by just getting tested. If you don't want to get tested and you don't want to do all those other things, get life insurance. Sounds harsh, but it's reality. If you don't want to get tested, you don't want to see a doctor, get life insurance for your family. So when you pass, this set up. Get $1 million policy. Get some type of policy that pays off that house. Pays off and let them, you don't have to worry about you no more. Working to death. Or working them to death after you have passed. Because that life insurance policy would save them time and hassle. Because you did the right thing. One or two things. Go get yourself tested. If you don't want to get tested, get a life insurance policy. Or get both. Do both or don't do both. I'm Chris Dickens, the blue guy on the blue bike. And in this video, hoping you get tested. Don't be ashamed. It's just a finger. That's one to test. But test your other parts too. Goodbye. Goodbye, my good friend. Goodbye.